You're listening to Les Get Things Straight with Alerco02 and RCK Films. Fuck bitches and level up.
You know what? I'm having you do the intro.
Remember what happened the last time we did this?
This is exactly why I'm... What the fuck was that?
My phone fell. See? My phone is scared. I'm scared. I think I shot myself a little.
This is the best episode already.
Oh no, is this gonna be part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi everybody and welcome to Let's Get Things Straight. I'm Lurk.
This is Get It. I'm Rob.
I forgot my name for a second.
You tend to do that.
But I like, if anyone calls me Lurk, like, my attention's there and I'm listening. But I just could not bring myself to call myself Lurk because I was so nervous.
It's funny, like, we've known each other for almost a year now. I know your whole name. I've introduced you as your real name before, but I've only called you by... When I was over your house, I only called you Lurk.
Yep.
I only called you by Lurk. So,
honestly, that's my name now. Like,
you might as well just, like, get it legally changed by this point.
I'm so okay with it because I've never liked I like my name, but I don't like my name at the same time. There was a period where I tried to get strangers that didn't know me to call me Allie because I thought that would be a thing, but I was like, no, I'm not an Allie. Clearly, my name is meant to be Lurk. So...
I hate my name because there's more than one.
Yeah.
People who are named Robert have that curse where it's like, once you're born, you're Bobby. And then throughout your life, you're Robbie. And then you're like, young adult life, you're Robert, or Rob. Then you get a little bit older, you're Robert. And then you get way older, you're Bob. And then you're Rip.
But I hate that, though. I hate that a nickname for people named
How do you think we
Rob
feel about
is
that?
Bob. But it doesn't make sense to me because if someone's calling someone Rob, is their full name Bobbert? Like, no one names their kid Bobbert. Same with Will and Bill. Like, if your name's William and you get the nickname Bill, I'm sorry, where is the B? Where is this B coming from? Fucking white people. And I'm white, and you're white.
So we can make fun of ourselves. What's the other name for Tony? Is it Anthony? Okay.
I have no idea.
It's officially baloney now. But, yeah, I always thought that Robbie wasn't, actually a thing. I thought, it was just a nickname. Because when people call me...
No, there's people named Robbie.
Well, I know that, but, with me, at least, since my name is Robert, I thought Robbie was just a nickname. But then I looked it up, I was like, no, it's legit part of the Rob name. And I'm like, oh, shit.
I knew someone whose actual name was Robbie.
Oh, God. So
that sucks.
So they have the curse too of the. My dad is also named Robert or Bob, as he's Bob at this point. And I sent that meme, and he's like, "It is a blessing and a curse."
Oh God.
I just think it's more of a. I should just change my name to Rick.
You might as well at this point.
I might as well just change my name to Rick.
The guy I was playing with last night was it before or right at the start of the stream? I don't know. There was some time when I was talking to him. I think it was right at the start of my stream when you weren't there yet. Mm-hmm. And he asked he was like, "Does your friend Rick stream?" And I'm like, "Do you mean Rob?" He's like, "Oh, I thought his name was Rick." No!
You and the rest of the planet Earth. Whenever they see my username. Especially when I'm on YouTube. Because I changed my YouTube channel name to RCK Films. And it used to be Rob Chescord. And even then, people had a really hard time saying. So I'm just like, here, I'm gonna try to change it to a more brandable name, and well, not brandable, more of a basic a normal YouTube name.
Yeah.
It's still it's like, oh, Rick Films. Sometimes people just call me Rock Films.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. The voice actor for Darth Maul in Clone Wars was live streaming, and I subscribed to his channel, and he looks and he goes, Films, thank you for the, and I go, all right, just call me Films. I just went, who am I? I am every film ever made. I
do that too, though, when I stream, and someone has a really long name. I'll find one word in there, That I
Okay.
can say.
See, I understand that because it's a long name. I have like 8 letters in my username.
Yeah.
8! Goddamn 8! And he just looks at it and goes, "Oh, Rick, thank you for the subscription." He didn't even say thank you. He just went, "Rick." He just said, "Films, thanks." That's all he said. "Films, thanks." And I'm like, "Oh well, I unsubscribed. Fuck you then. That was not a good."
Not worth my $5.
Not worth my fucking time or money. I could use that $5 for Subway. Not sponsored. Wish I
God.
was.
$5 foot long Subway, hit us up. Although I can't eat you, but do it.
Rip Subway or rip you, I guess.
Yep.
So anyway, how are you? How y'all? Hopefully y'all are doing well, and hopefully you're surviving this cold weather or wherever you're from, or you're not sick because Lurk, how you feeling?
Fuck that flu and cold that's going around. I mean, I'm like so much better. It just my cough acts up when I try to go to sleep, and then first thing in the morning. So
I think I'm getting it. I feel it. I've been trying to
don't
fight
do
it. I don't recommend it.
if anyone thinks that they're getting sick, drink lots of water, drink lots of tea, eat a fuck ton of garlic, and then go pee.
Garlic does help. I'll say this: if you think you're sick, just don't.
Yeah, just don't go there in your mind.
Just don't. I saw this YouTube. Remember one of my favorite YouTubers, who we'll get into a little bit. A guy
Yeah,
named,
the topic for the stream today is going to be
Yes.
YouTubers, guys.
Yes. He had a sty one time, and he made a whole vlog about how he tried to go through life with this sty, and he was miserable. And he was with his roommates, and they all looked at me like, I think I'll try pink eye once. And he's like, yeah, I'm glad I went through the experience. Wouldn't recommend it, but I'm glad I went through it. Just to say that I did it. And that's basically just codes. Or flus, I should say.
Well, pink
anyway.
eye comes from butt particles.
Yeah, I was like, I looked at him and was like, bro, you ate ass way too much.
You have fecal matter in your eye. That's why it's pink as shit. Like, a sty is different. A sty just, like, I've had sties before. More when I was younger.
Yeah, I've
But
had less
pink eye.
sty.
Pink eye's because your eye went so deep in someone's asshole that they got a little bit of poop in it. Like, that's nasty.
That's why I worry whenever I wake up in the morning. Because when I sleep with my dog, like, he sleeps with his face towards my feet. So, therefore, a lot of times I wake up.
Booty all up in your face.
I wake up with the dog butt right in my face. So, I'm going to get fucking pink eye one day. I swear to God. I try to just face the other way. And he stays on one side, which I can't. But he somehow manages to.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it's a nightmare. But so enough of that gross talk. Let's talk about something else that's also gross. YouTube. That segue, am I right?
YouTube, that magical land of what the fuck and hello.
It used to be a magical land. Now it's just
It's a mix. It's such a mix.
It's like when you just think about the people you used to watch back then and then where they are at now, you're just like, what the fuck happened?
Well, it's either that or like, hell yeah, because like Jenna Marbles, she was great when she first started, and then she kind of got into a lull, and now she's fucking amazing again because she's doing what she fucking wants to do.
So good on her. She's one of the many classic YouTubers that, made it out alive.
Yeah.
There are people who are still going strong, uploading a video every single day. There's a guy I watch, and like a few people might know who he is. There's a guy I watched on YouTube named Charles Trippy, and he had a channel called CTFXC, and that was the name of his vlogging channel. And then he changed it to Internet Kill Television, and I think it's still called Internet Kill Television. He's been vlogging every single, and I literally mean every single day since 2019. I'm sorry, 2009. So,
2019.
Yeah,
oh my god, 23 days.
He started yesterday. How the fuck can he continue? No, he started 10 years ago. And
hang on.
even ladies and gentlemen, we are dealing what?
It went away. It's okay. I was gonna sneeze really loud, and then it went away.
Oh.
Continue.
Yo, rest in peace, Lurk Sneeze. We'll never forgetty.
Never forgetty.
Never forgetty.
Mom spaghetti.
So I'm just waiting for a sneeze to come out of nowhere at this point.
Yeah, I'm scared right now. Like,
but yeah, he's been uploading since I think May 2009, or maybe even like a little bit earlier than that. And he hasn't, as far as I'm aware, he hasn't missed a day. And he's part of a fucking band too. And I don't mean like just a basic whatever band. He's part of We the Kings.
oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then how does he have time to?
I have no fucking idea. He didn't start. I mean, like, okay, when he started doing the Internet Kill Television, he wasn't part of We the Kings yet. He just talked about them. I think he said he used to be, and then he left to pursue a career on YouTube. And then around like 2000, I want to say 14 or 13, he came back to We the Kings, and now he's an official member of We the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
So. And he, like, to this day, he's still going. He's now officially having a kid with his third girlfriend named Allie. He's dated 3 Allies in his life.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
One of them is a YouTuber named Allie Speed, who I always made a joke that was on speed.
I was just gonna ask, did she do speed? Like,
she was very hyper, like she did, and then he's dating his third. The first Allie we don't talk about. The second Allie was more famous than the first Allie. This new Allie is the equivalent of, I want to say, an indie singer. Like, you know, this blonde always has a flower in her hair. It's surrounded by sunflowers and shit, wearing those pink ass dresses. She looks like that. And yes, and because he uploaded his life every single day, a lot of people got very like, it's almost like, I hate this term. I hate it when YouTubers say this, and I will mention this later. I really hate it when YouTubers call their fan base and their viewers family.
yeah.
I really hate, like when Jake Paul did it. I hated that because I'm like, how do you think your actual family like feels about that? Like your mom is like there going like, oh, okay. The one teenager who bought your merch, he's your family now. Okay, I gave birth to you, but whatever. It's almost like when Robin Williams won Best Actor award for Good Will Hunting, and in his speech he forgot to thank his mother.
Oh my god.
And then the mother would always come by like, oh, how's the reward? You came out of here. How's the reward? But so I hate using that term, but since these people have been with him since like 10 years ago and they're still going to this day, it almost feels like that they kind of are.
Yeah.
Because they've been through the amount of brain surgery this dude has, like at one point, I think he had cancer in the brain.
Oh, fuck. So
he hasn't had the best life. Yeah, he still goes by strong, always tries to have a positive attitude. But he's an interesting specimen.
No kidding. Good for him, though, for being so dedicated.
Oh, yeah. It's very hard to be dedicated to anything nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even, like, I don't know, stick to a diet plan. Which, in my head sounds
I'm sorry,
easy, but
what fucking diet plan have you ever tried to be?
there you go. See? The one day I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to try to eat healthy. I'm going to try to work out and improve myself, improve my body. The next day I got Little Caesars.
Yeah, well, that same day you'll order pizza. Like,
yeah, legit. I was like, and I'm going to start this plan tomorrow. I'm going to get some pizza. And then, like, next week, okay. I'm going to eat healthy now. I have a giant burger in my hand.
at least there's vegetable. Well, what do you like on your burger?
Anything.
Okay.
Yeah, anything. As long as there's bacon and barbecue in it, I'm your guy.
Okay.
I don't like mayonnaise.
Say you're so picky. I don't know what's on your burger. Like,
I fucking hate mayonnaise. If anything has mayonnaise in it, get the fuck out. But anyway, so what about you? Is there a YouTuber that you've been watching like almost 10 years and like still going strong, and it almost feels like you're part of his life in a weird way? his or her life?
Not for 10 years. I mean, I watched Jenna Marbles when she first started, but then I didn't like the way her content was going. It wasn't like what I was kind of into. It felt kind of boring and repetitive. So I didn't watch her for like a good chunk. But the last like three to 5 years, I've been watching her every time she uploads something, and I follow her and Julian on Twitch. I follow Julian. Every time they upload something, I watch it right when they upload it, basically, if I can.
You try not to miss a day?
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't have that, like, family connection. Like, it's like, yeah, you know, I feel like I'm part of their lives, but not in that kind of way.
What's up, guys? Thank you for watching today's video, and we want to let you know you are like our children as well. Not our actual kids, but you know, well, we're gonna talk to you now.
Yeah.
That shit's weird. I've seen YouTubers call their viewership their own, like their other children. That's weird.
Well, I mean, Jenna and Julian are called mom and dad all the time by people.
Okay, I'll be honest. That's weird. I think that's a little bit weird.
But I mean, I think it's all in jokes and whatnot.
Yeah, if it's all jokes, then I'm alright with it. But like, still weird.
It is weird. The only other YouTubers I feel like connected with is Rose Ellen Dixon, the Rockcetra, so Rosie Sported. They have 3 different YouTube channels, and I've been watching them for like years and years. Not from like the very start, but when they got married, for sure was when I started watching all of their content, and I've gone through from the start and rewatched everything to catch up. That's how dedicated I am to them. And they're just beautiful souls.
See, I can't really I guess besides that Charles Trippy guy, I don't really think I watch anybody that I used to watch back then. Do you remember who was the first person you subscribed to?
No idea.
Because I somehow remember mine, but I have no idea what he's doing. There's a guy named Make Me Bad 35. And basically, to sum up his channel in 2 seconds, random equals funny.
Okay.
He'll just run around the house just screaming just random shit in a high pitch. He was basically like an immature Fred. That's more or less what it is. It was an immature Fred. But, yeah, I don't watch him. Maybe Philip DeFranco is somebody that I watch a lot and still to this day. There's a guy, I think I mentioned him before in the podcast, this guy named Shay Carl, and he was the first family guy, more like the family YouTuber, and that started this awful trend of exploiting your kids for money. And he had a very wholesome life until he cheated on his wife with a My Free Cams whore. So that's fun.
Oh my God.
That's fun. And I did a reference. Did you see my video I did on me reading weird comments on Instagram?
Yes.
You see the guy who had that giant beard, and then I showed that he looked like somebody else while doing the "oh no" sound effect?
Yes.
That guy's Shay Carl.
Oh, gross.
And that video, that picture I showed him was him in his car apologizing for cheating on his wife and hurting all his viewership and hurting his family. But it was so fake. Hi everyone, we're back. Sorry about that. My mic, I guess, unplugged or something like that. But
He died for a second.
I died for a hot minute. I have it plugged into a 7-port USB hub, and this thing's a bit weird. So I decided just to unplug the hub and just plug in my mic and my Mac. So my keyboard is officially out of like done. So wish us luck. Anyway, so what were we saying? We were talking about what were we talking? This is a great podcast.
I don't know where yours ended at.
Yeah, I don't remember it either. But I guess like I'll just say like there's a bunch of YouTubers who I don't really watch anymore because a lot of them just kind of fallen off the map.
They either fell off the map or they got weird.
Or they just did something that was just too different that I couldn't even enjoy. Like, Daystorm. Do you remember Daystorm?
No. Who's that?
Okay, so he, back in, like, the glory days of YouTube, back when, like, you didn't do anything for money. You did it because you enjoyed it. And when you finally found a way to make money on YouTube, you were extremely super fucking grateful for it. There was a guy named Daystorm who did music, and he did rap songs / like other music stuff. For example, based on movie titles or TV show titles or candy bars or whatever.
Okay.
He'll make a whole song using those titles for his lyrics. Or like he'll read YouTube, or he'll tell the YouTube comments to make a song for him, and he'll take suggestions that he likes, and he'll put it all in one song.
Shit.
So yeah, so he did shit like that. And then when Vine came along,
Oh, that would have ruined him.
Vine, he admitted that he left YouTube for Vine because Vine gave him more money.
Wow.
And it was that point where you're just like, well, all right, well, why should we watch you if you're just doing this for cash now? And now he's an Instagram, and I'm using this term very lightly, comedian. Well, if you've seen some comedy skits on Instagram, you know they are pure trash. There's the punchline is either not funny or not existent. So,
oh man,
it's YouTube just kind of boy, it fell off the map hardcore, didn't it?
with some people, yes, and then it blossomed with other people because.
And those other people were from the Vine invasion.
Yeah, like there's some really good Viners that came over, and their YouTube is just as good, and you get to see more of them and interact with them more and get to know them more instead of that short clip from Vine.
Yep.
But then there's also Viners that came over that need to get off, go away. Like there's a lot of YouTubers that just need to go away and find a different job.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we'll definitely get into that because that's a whole
when it comes to
that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, when it comes to a YouTuber that started off in Vine and now is on YouTube, it's Cody Ko / Noah Miller, who's together Tiny Meat Gang. They were both from Vine, and Cody Ko's Vines were just kind of basic basic short skit comedies. When Noah Miller's his comedy stuff was the equivalent of a Saturday Night Live sketch, but funny. He's mostly he's famous for doing the Vine. Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis. That's him, and that's why I always like to say I'm Skinny Penis, just to pay tribute to Noah Miller. But after Vine left, they went to YouTube. And now they have a podcast together. They have a band together. And now they're going on tour and shit.
Oh, shit.
And I think they are living the fucking dream. Because, they're their own bosses. I think nothing is... I think everyone always tries to find the meaning of life or, what's the meaning behind happiness. And I definitely think it's getting paid doing what you love.
Yeah. Just doing what you love in general, but
doing it love in general. But if you're able to make a living out of it, where you can buy a house out of doing the shit that makes you happy, then you motherfucking made it. Yeah, they're not as famous or as rich as, let's say, the Paul brothers or anybody else that was from the Vine invasion, but they are still making a very decent living out here. So I gotta appreciate them. Now. Let's talk about the people who are absolutely ruining the site.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that now?
I don't want to give them the amount of attention that they already have and don't deserve. However, I feel like we need to just tell them why
the bullet, and then we'll talk about people we really enjoy watching now.
yeah. Tell the people why these people fucking suck.
Okay. Well. I think everyone can kind of guess two people that we're going to talk about.
And they both have the same last name.
They may be related.
Maybe. Just by slightly.
Just maybe.
They're brothers. The Paul brothers.
The Paul brothers need to get the fuck off of YouTube before they really, really fuck up the minds of children everywhere.
I still can't believe it's almost been it's been a year since the Logan Paul incident, the little forest that
so if you live under a rock and you don't know what Logan Paul did. He went to the suicide forts in Japan, and they were walking around off the marked trails and actually found a person who took their life. He proceeded to record the body and show the guy in full, and then also make jokes and laugh about it, which is extremely inappropriate.
And it wasn't like the body was there for like days, which even then that's fucked up. It was the bodyguard that was there with him said that like that's he just got he was probably here for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So maybe it's appropriate to turn off the camera. Look, maybe you should just
not.
How about this? Just don't go to the suicide forest. Like, what made you think that was a good idea? Did you seriously think like, oh, it's all bullshit, eh? It's all fine, damn, Logan for life, Maverick. Was he Maverick or Logan? Who gives a fuck? But yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool to experience on your own without recording it, because it's a beautiful forest. It just sucks that that's where everyone goes to fucking, you know.
It would have been cool until you saw the body and you're just like, oh, I'm out.
YouTube should have banned him completely. Well, I think he got off scotch-free. And his apology was so bullshit.
Well, here's the thing. Like, after he uploaded the video, then YouTube removed it. They got rid of his YouTube Red series.
Yeah, but that's not enough.
No, it's not enough at all. And then he was gone for a few months, and then he came back. And then YouTube just brought back his series. For what reason? Do you think, like, publicity? Because no one fucking watched it. Legit.
Of course there's probably people that watched it.
Yeah, little kids.
Because the little kids think it's okay to do this shit. Like, kids these days are probably, like, the nastiest people I've ever met. They're spoiled, they're needy. They think that they can have anything and everything. No one's ever told these kids no. And it's fucked up. Like, no, you can't have everything you want in life. And you can't act like this towards other people. It's not right.
Yo, Logan, why are you apologizing? You it's not like you killed a guy. That was an actual comment, by the way.
Are you serious?
That was an actual comment that someone says. Not like you killed a guy. You did nothing wrong.
God.
I think you had a class act here, Logan. Low game for life. And his fucking apology. His fucking apology on Twitter. He's like, this is a first for me. I think I've never dealt with this kind of, you know, like hatred before. First of all, yeah, you fucking have. You've done stupid shit. But well, actually, I guess the hatred meant was like to the point where like people wished him death. Or you had like somebody like Aaron Paul go on Twitter, okay, you are the scum of the earth. Suicide is no joke. I hope you rot in hell. And I was like, I think that's very well put. And then he'll go like, look, I didn't do it for views. I get views.
He so did.
He said that. I didn't do it for views. I get views. And I'm like, weird flex, but okay.
Oh my god.
I know this is like a year ago, but it's still such a fucked up
But
thing.
then let's talk about what else he did wrong that year. Sleep with your brother's girlfriend? What the fuck?
Oh god, I forgot about that. I mean, look, Jake Paul isn't an angel either. We thought he was at one point. Shane tried.
We'll talk about that when we get to Jake.
Yeah.
But, like, for real, like, okay, this is supposed to be your brother. Like, your family should come first.
His family.
And if you were as close as you... Yeah, that family's fucked up.
His family is fucked up.
But, really? Like, do you want to sleep with your brother's girlfriend?
This is gonna be This is such an inappropriate thing to say. I just thought of this in my head. Do you really want to sleep with your brother sloppy seconds?
Right? Like,
that is
your
such a horrible thing to say, but that's basically what it's like.
You're basically touching your brother's dick. How do you feel about that?
Your brother's small dick was inside that. Did you not? I mean, you have a mother that didn't mind recording you while you were naked in the house, or a father who didn't mind making out with possibly like younger than 18-year-old girl in one of your other son's video, your younger brother's videos.
Yeah.
And he's just ungodly creepy. So maybe like that just mess with your head and you think, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. And you are from Ohio, and I fucking hate Ohio. If you're from Ohio, get out.
We love you.
Just get out. You deserve better. Or maybe not, because you'll cancel everybody else. So no, I'm kidding.
He's kidding. He's joking, everyone. Please don't hate us.
No, you can hate me. Just don't hate her, because I'm the one saying it.
Shall we move on to Jake?
Do we have to?
Jake's not innocent.
We
not innocent.
had faith in that boy after the Shane documentary.
I feel so bad for him because people get the two of them confused all the time.
Yeah. And
Jake had to suffer so much because of Logan being a fucking dipshit with that suicide forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel bad for him though. So anyways, if Shane Dawson, another YouTuber if you don't know that, has been doing documentary series, and he did one on Jake Paul. You got to see a little bit of an insight to his world, the family situation.
More of an insight than what he's already shown us.
Yes, like the truth, but that we thought. Like, I don't know. I think most of it was true, but I think Jake is a fucking actor.
You do know that, like, that Shane's doing another documentary, not about Jake, but he's doing he says, like, the next documentary he's doing is about a YouTube romance, a YouTube couple that's fake, and he wants to prove that it's fake. He didn't say who, though.
Oh, shit.
So I'm kind of excited to see what he's going to say and do about that. But, that'll be a good podcast if we just review the entire series after it's done.
Cool.
Oh, we're going to do that. Anyway, so,
Anyway, Jake, wow. I don't even know where to start. Like, it's not right kicking people out of a house, but I understand the way he acted. He's clearly too quick to anger for his own good.
For someone that young and that amount of power, yeah, it's gonna mess with your head a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. If I was Jake and I was in that situation, honestly, I wouldn't have lied or put on a front like he basically did. I would not want my dad or my brother in my life anymore. That poor mom is so innocent.
Do you think the mom's innocent?
I think to an extent.
I still think she's weird as fuck.
I think she's really weird. There's something wrong. But I also think she doesn't fully grasp it.
I guess not.
And the dad just thinks that he can get major pussy from it.
Major pussy that probably didn't even finish college yet and are still 17.
Yeah.
Probably haven't even finished high school yet. Oh, that's gross. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nasty. Fuck. Did you hear about Jake Paul's new video?
No.
You know what? I'm just gonna describe to you what it is because I don't even think he deserves a view anymore.
I don't want to watch any of their things anymore, which sucks because I kind of like the shitty music they do.
The amount of times this bitch has played some Jake Paul songs or Erica Costello songs in her streams. Okay,
Erica Costello gets all of my views. She's a fucking wonderful. She's a wonder for sure. She's a wonderful. What? Fuck me, goddamn it!
Hey, look, she's a wonderful woman.
She has a wonderful soul. Thank you. First try, nailed it.
First try.
I like her music, but I do like me some. This is Team 10, bro. It's everyday, bro. Shit, and some. Oh shit! What is his name?
Huh?
6 Figures by what?
Oh, Justin something. Is it Justin Roberts?
Something. Maybe.
6 figures.
Whoever's
only
foe.
That was a song where
I love that song.
One of like the last, close to the last day of Fan Expo. I think we mentioned this in the podcast. The last day of Fan Expo, We left. We went back to your place, and we had a shitload of alcohol.
Yeah.
And we were just like watching songs that are impossible, like not to sing along to. And the whole weekend, the week I was there, she was watching.
6 figures I was only 4.
This bitch was singing that shit. So I played it, and that song got us fucking smashed.
Yep.
Because I think
it's hard not to sing along to it.
I was singing along to it too because I think the song is so stupid. But Cody Ko said in one of his videos, "I gotta be honest, the beat's pretty fire."
Right?
Think about it. He's rapping about a trust fund.
Yeah.
How bars is that? He's rapping about a trust fund.
But so what did Jake do?
Okay, where do I start? So he did a video talking about the Erica Costello relationship ending.
Oh no.
The video is even titled "We Broke Up."
Oh my god.
The thumbnail is them sitting in a bed together. Not like about to like, you know, do it, but like they're like sitting in the end of the bed looking at the camera looking sad. So then you watch it and you go, "Oh. Are they going to talk about are they going to be in the same camera together talking about how the relationship ended? Talking about how their life went bad after the Shane documentary?" What's gonna... And then 2 little kids show up on screen dressed up as Jake Paul and Erica Costello. 2 very, very little kids. Like, I'm guessing the kid who played Jake Paul was like little Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I don't know who was playing Erica Costello. I didn't watch the video, I'll be honest. I only saw... Because I don't think he deserves to be. I saw this in a channel who I think is almost just as bad. I saw this on Drama Alert, and Keemstar was talking about it, and he showed a clip of like they were saying just like I don't get what Jake was trying to do. Was he trying to make it seem like they're acting like children, how they're dealing with this breakup? I don't think Jake would say that about himself, though. Like,
no, but he does act like a fucking child if he doesn't get his way.
"You hurt my feelings. Why you cheating on me? Now you cheating on me." And I'm like, you're making these kids say this shit? Do these kids even know what? Do these little kids even know what cheating is? Like, besides cheating homework? Like, do they fuck a homework? Do they even fucking know?
Do they fuck a homework?
Good God. But those poor kids. But yeah, do they know what they're talking about? Because they don't look like they look like they're only doing this just to get a toy. So, what are you doing, Jake? What are you doing? You are seriously giving YouTube a bad name.
All those YouTubers, anyone who does like
YouTube used to be not a safe place, but YouTube used to be a safe place. It used to...
Like, anyone who's on Team 10 is toxic,
Yep.
I feel like.
Yep.
And what they do with the stunts and stuff is not, it's not YouTube. It shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. You're basically showing little kids, you can do all these stupid stunts, it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's dangerous. You might lose your life. It's just like that fucking Tide Pod challenge. And the fucking, oh my God, this one bugs me the most.
Uh-oh.
Is that fucking Bird Box challenge.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what's the new challenge now? And it's Bird Box.
Yeah. Do not fucking blind yourself and go drive on a road with other people. You're gonna kill yourself or someone innocent who's not a fucking dumbass like you.
Jake Paul did it.
Oh my God. Get the fuck.
Jake Paul did it. He and a friend of his were doing the Bird Box challenge, and this dude was like driving in places. First of all, he tried to drive his Jeep blindfolded, and thankfully it wasn't near a public road. It was in his driveway, and the only thing he really ran over was a bunch of garbage cans that a bunch of people set up there just to fuck with Jake. Then they took an Uber. And the only funny thing that's in the video is the dude told them that they were going to go to a fast food restaurant. And as soon as they went to the place, it was a library. And everyone, they're just like blindfolded, like, why is it so quiet? What's going on? That was like legit the only funny thing. But then as soon as they leave, they go towards the street and almost get run over. Like hardcore, almost got run over. And just being a public nuisance when they actually go to a Burger King or whatever, and they're just bumping into every customer who just wants to go there for food. And then in the end of the video, they go to some like park, and the camera guy tricks Jake, blindfolded, to walk towards the water. He doesn't know he's walking towards water. As soon as he steps in the water, he falls and gets all his expensive Supreme shit all wet. And Jake,
poor baby.
Jake was actually like offended. He was legitimately pissed off. He was like, no, man, I could have died. Water's cold. Water's so fucking cold, man. You're in fucking L.A.
Oh, my God.
You're in fucking L.A. That water is probably 30 degrees. Big fucking whoop. It's 50 degrees probably. No, not even that. He's probably 60 degrees. Siri, what's the temperature in L.A. right now?
Well, it's been raining, so it might be cold.
It's 55 degrees in Los Angeles, California.
It's 55 degrees. So, it's not cold,
okay.
bitch.
Yeah, it's not cold.
I am so tired of people from LA saying, oh, I can't stand how fucking cold it is. Bitch. Siri, what's the weather in Chicago?
Some bad weather coming up today. Down to 14 degrees.
Can you survive that? I don't think so. 40 degrees is considered fucking just plain cold. Later on within the week, it's gotta get below 0. Can you motherfucker survive that shit? You will shit if you ever fly over here. You will shit. You will just shit. That shit makes me so mad. You will literally just...
You will shit.
You will shit. That's a thing from this commentary group, commentary I watch on YouTube from these two guys called Pretty Much It. I'm not pretty sure it's somebody that's been on YouTube for almost 10 years. They will watch all these really weird movies and do hilarious, really funny commentary on it. And they were watching Spy Kids. Like, they were doing a trilogy.
Oh my God, yes.
They were doing the whole Spy Kids movies because the first guy, Eric Strickland, was trying to prove to the other guy why these movies are better than Sky High. And this other guy was saying, Sky High is the shit. It is the best movie for kids ever made. And Eric's like, no, boo-boo. Let me show you Sky High. A movie that didn't give a fuck about, like, what the studio wanted. This Robert Rodriguez just wanted to make a cool movie for kids. You don't see that shit much anymore. A bunch of kids' movies are just, like, the Emoji Movie or Minions and shit. This is a movie just to show that, like, here's a cool movie that kids can enjoy. So whenever he was like showing like a scene of like a robot doing something really funny or like really horrific makeup and masks in a movie, the guy would go, "Oh, dude, watch this. You are going to shit."
Oh, jeez. So
that's where that came from. So shout out to Pretty Much It, who's got like way more subscribers than we do. Beyond, they have a goddamn Patreon at this point. That's their goddamn income. But that's the dream. Oh boy. Oh. Patreon will be nice. Anyway, yeah, you people from LA, you are going to shit. At least for you, Lurk. You're from Vancouver, and like I know it doesn't get as cold as it does over here, but you've experienced really cold.
It has gotten cold.
Has it gotten to
this year is really mild.
But has it gotten to like below 0 cold?
Yeah.
Oh, it has.
In
okay,
Celsius.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know LA is pretty close. I know Vancouver's pretty close to LA.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean okay. Good. Okay, good.
Because you know, like 2 hours away from me, there's like a fuck ton of snow.
Okay, good. That's
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That mountain. Yeah.
I'm up north.
Yeah, that mountain that we saw. Yeah, true.
Well, that was a volcano.
I saw some mountains with snow.
Very far away ones. There wasn't much snow when you were here.
Yeah, very far
They're
away.
blanketed now. They look beautiful as fuck.
Yeah, you should take a sexy ass picture of it.
I try.
I don't know how you can make with your phone. What?
Um, but yeah, so Jake Paul is a piece of shit, just like his brother. Not as big of a piece of shit, but he's a piece of shit, and
He's
they
a
both
piece
need
of
to
shit
get the fuck
nonetheless.
off.
Yep.
Challenge videos need to get the fuck off.
Yep.
They've killed how many people now, and still these young kids again.
Did you ever hear about?
do it.
I shouldn't laugh at this, but you know what? I'm fucked up, and what I mean by that is, if I hear somebody died doing something ungodly stupid, I legit have no sympathy for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes me fucked up because a lost life is...
No, I have no sympathy for stupid. Like,
yeah.
those people that go scale super tall buildings without harnesses or anything, and then they take a photo and then they fall off and die. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. But okay, so you might have heard about this. There is a couple really young, like, I want to say, like, okay, I don't know, they looked 19. They were very young. I think they were married too. I don't know. But they were pranksters. And they just did stupid shit. One of them, I think the woman, thought of a brilliant idea to take a really big ass book, like with hundreds of, like, thousands and thousands of pages on it, and see if it can deflect a bullet. Not deflect a bullet.
Oh, yep.
See if it can stop a bullet. They film it. He's dead. He is so dead. This is the world of YouTube we live in, where people will go to that extent to just make a video.
Yeah.
For who? For yourself? Because who's gonna fucking watch it? Well, maybe little kids, but like...
But that's not appropriate, and I blame the parents at that point, too, for not knowing what their kids are watching.
Well, you know what? Since you mentioned, I'm actually glad that the Logan Paul thing happened, because after that, a bunch of people were on YouTube going, monitor what the fuck your kids are watching. Seriously. Do not make them watch people like this. There's people...
But yet they still do it. Like,
little kids who watch, like, Lele Pons. Because, like, the content... You know who that is?
No.
Okay, she was a Viner. Her Vines were basically, like, she would get hurt a lot.
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
I'm going to send you... You might know who this is. I'm going to send you a picture of her. My keyboard doesn't work. I forgot.
Just send it to me later.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you later. So, like, she would, like, do stuff in high school where, like, she'll just, like, jump at people, and, like, she made a joke about how she was Latino, and I just want to point, almost everyone in Vine was, like, Latino. You notice that?
No.
I just think that's a weird coincidence. Like, Lele was Latino. There's another guy who was Latino. There was a Rudy, a guy named Rudy. He was Latino. And, like, almost everyone, and another guy was like, it was almost like the Latinos owned Vine.
I don't know why you're thinking that, because I saw a good mix of everybody. So your experience with Vine was clearly like
I didn't really watch too much, like, other Viners.
I didn't watch a whole lot at all.
I saw a lot. So I saw, like, all the Latino crew just, like, making jokes because they were Latino, and even like Latino people watching this going, like, this is not funny. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to be relatable? I don't do this shit. The joke is they're Mexican. They're, like, Latino. How is that a joke? Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe they were trying to, like, this is for our Latino people to watch and enjoy. Latino people thought they were unfunny, so they were just bad, just really bad Viners. But she does, like, studio shot stuff where, like, she'll hire a whole crew to come to her and they can film a bunch of shit, and they're all unbelievably not funny. They're all just so bad, and people think that she does this stuff for kids because she's not too explicit with her stuff. There's not a lot of swearing, but when you go to her Instagram, she's, like, half naked.
Wow.
And, like, twerking and shit like that. If you look her up on Pornhub, there's a video of her learning how to twerk.
Oh, Jesus.
So, you really want your kids to watch this person? You want your kids to watch Logan Paul, who put a fucking dildo on top of his tree and said it was the most savage thing he's ever done, which is fucking not. That's not the most savage thing you've ever done. Like, that word savage is so dead. Thanks to the Paul brothers.
Because they don't know how to use it because they didn't finish fucking school.
Cody Ko did a video one time. Hold on. Had a nice little sip of my Wawa. Anyway.
Your Wawa.
My Wawa. So, Cody Ko did a video talking about how Logan Paul killed the word savage. And then he showed a video of somebody who was actually savage. An Australian guy. And you already know it's good when it's Australians.
Yeah.
You already know it's fucking, you're in for gold. This Australian
The most savage people in the world are Australian.
Absolutely. An Australian guy who went out with his friends to test out the theory if crocodiles, I don't know, sometimes I don't know what's the difference. I think crocodiles are smaller, but anyway.
I think it's the opposite.
The crocodiles are bigger?
Yeah.
Either way, they go to a crocodile to see if they attack tourists first.
Oh my god.
Before anybody else. Cody Ko said, this man is a man of science. When you're doing a scientific study, you don't just do research, you test the theory. So he goes, and by the way, he didn't just do this to test the theory, he did this to impress a girl.
What?
So he goes there, gets attacked by the crocodile, punches it in the snout, and then gouges its eyes, and then the alligator fucks off, and his arm is fucked, and he goes to the hospital and is interviewed by the Sydney news team. I think it was in Sydney. I don't think it was Sydney. I don't know. They go there and they go, yeah, are you a fucking idiot? First of all, you can't say that shit anywhere else. Only Australia can get away with calling the victim of an alligator attack an idiot.
Yeah.
The rest of the country thinks you're stupid. So stupid. What do you got to say about that? And he's just with the cast in his arm. Haters gotta hate.
The fuck?
And I know he was probably on meds when he was being interviewed, but he sounded like he just didn't give a fuck about what was going on. Oh, cast in my arm. Nice. And then he lists out demands, going, I don't want that croc harmed. If they catch him, I want him to be sent back in the wild and to have a happy life. That's my terrible Australian. I want to be sent back in the wild. I said to Lurk one time, if you want to do a really bad accent impression of Australian, fuck up the W and the H word.
Yeah.
Anything that starts with a W or an H, just fuck it up completely. But I want him sent back to the wild and have a happy life. He was listing demands like the alligator was a hostage. Oh, and
yeah, usually after animal attacks a human, it's the number one priority to find that animal and get rid of it.
Yeah, but he wanted he's make sure it's not harmed. I want him to live a happy life.
Because it's his fault that it...
Yeah, he knew. And guess what? He got the girl.
Well, yeah, she's probably not the brightest.
Who cares? He still got the girl. That is the most savage motherfucker on the planet. What did Logan Paul do? He put a dick on top of a Christmas tree, and he put his lights. He shaped a dick out of with his lights outside of his apartment. Ooh.
Wow.
I guess maybe he thought at first that recording the dead body or using a what was it? A taser on a dead rat. You know about that, right?
Yep.
I guess he thought that was savage.
Oh my god.
There was a time
they just need to go. It's just getting bad. There's good YouTubers out there that deserve a lot more than what they're getting. And then you have these fucks.
they are very happy with what they have already.
Yeah.
So, but like, I know when it comes to like people we hate, we said we were gonna talk about people we hate on YouTube. We only talked about the Paul brothers. I legit think they are
the worst of YouTube.
Are ruining YouTube. There's plenty of like Let's players who are terrible. There's
there's so many like there's so many gamers on there that I can't stand.
There's plenty of vloggers who are terrible. Like, okay, Rice Gum's fucking awful.
Yeah.
But like, the only difference between Rice Gum and Jake Paul and Logan Paul, I get why people watch Rice Gum. I don't like it. It's not for me. I think he's a scummy person. But I get why people watch him. I get why people watch FaZe Banks. I get why people watch FouseyTube, even though he's a fucking just such a weird wacko dude. I get why people watch Tana Mongolo, even though I call her a Mongoloid.
Are you saying is that someone else than Tana Mojo?
I'm sorry, Tana Mojo. I call it Tana Mojo. I meant to say Tana Mojo. I call it Tana. I don't know. I like to call it Tana Mongoloid because I heard someone else call her that.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I get why people watch her, even though I think she is a shitty human being.
She's terrible.
Yeah.
Better than the Paul brothers, though.
I could stand her content. I hate myself for like even saying that. I would never watch the shit, but I don't think she's.
The only thing with Tana that I watched was Shane's documentary on her.
Oh yeah.
Who in their right fucking mind thinks that they can throw a fucking con the same time as the YouTube one and like fuck.
That was so fun. I didn't watch the Shane documentary yet.
Oh, you need to. I
only watched just footage of people that were there. And that
you know what really sucks is that just the fact that there's YouTubers out there that get such a bad rep like Jeffree Star when he has a beautiful fucking soul and he worked so goddamn hard to be where he is.
Jeffree Star is hilarious.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
But he's so hated.
Just because he's different.
I don't even think it's that. It's because there's a few things from his far, far past that people hold against him.
Really?
And they don't want to bother, like, with anything to do with him when it's like,
That's another documentary I need to watch.
Yeah.
Because I
need to watch that.
I don't even know about his past. I don't even
you don't know shit, boy.
I'll be honest. I didn't even know who Jeffree Star was until Shane Dawson came along. I legit had no fucking clue. And when I first saw a picture of him, I was like, he's a makeup artist. Oh, okay, good for him. That was it. I didn't give a fuck. But now I'm hearing like, oh no, there's way more.
When he first started getting all this hate, I didn't watch any of his content or anything, but since so many people hated him, I was like, well, fuck, this guy sounds like an asshole, like whatever. And then I watched Shane's documentary and I was like, oh, I'm pretty wrong about this dude. Like, and I felt bad that I hated him for so long when I just went off of what people said.
There is one thing that's kind of funny about it. Like, okay, you know who David Dobrik is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when Shane Dawson was doing his documentary, a lot of people thought it was mostly about we were gonna find out how much money he makes, because like with the amount of like shit that he has, the big house he has, the cars he has, the makeup stuff he has, he's got to be like packing. So how much money does he have? And we thought we were gonna get to that. We were gonna get to that in like the last episode. Then David Dobrik did one vlog where he goes to Jeffree Star's house and flat out says, hey, how much money do you make? And he's like, $8 billion a year or something like that. And everyone's like, all right, dude, you just destroyed what Shane was going to do. And he like apologized to Shane because he was so like, oh, I totally forgot, Shane. I meant no ill intent or anything like that. It was weird. And Shane was like, it's fine. I got more shit I want to talk about anyway.
Well, that wasn't really the big, like, thing at the end anyways.
I think that's what Shane says. Like, I got more shit I want to talk about anyway, so don't worry.
Yeah, how much Jeffree Star makes was barely anything in the documentary.
Yeah. It was just like, you rich? Yeah. Okay, moving on. I think we can very much see that he's rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, well, I feel like we just got a lot of anger out of us.
Yeah, pretty
not,
much, yeah.
not sure if we sounded, like we made sense, but it made sense in our heads. Now,
It's a rant that I feel like we needed to just...
yeah.
Because
Now,
YouTube is going down.
like, in the early days, I really wanted to be, like, part of YouTube. I just, like, because my whole life I wanted to be, like, part of the movie industry. I wanted to be behind the camera. Then when I saw YouTube and how big that was going, I was like, no, fuck this. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to hang out with Philip DeFranco and shit. Like, I want to hang out with Dave Days. He just had Miley Cyrus in his video. I want to fucking hang out with him. But now I'm just like, nah. I want to get my life together so I can go to film school and just focus on just going back being behind the camera. Because they know what the fuck they're doing. There used to be a time where I was like, YouTubers are just better. Now I'm just like, not so much anymore. But,
But that being said, there's so many good ones. So
there's a lot of good ones.
Tell everyone who your favorite YouTubers are and who you currently watch. Blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely. It's Tiny Meat Day. With no question. I watch those guys and rewatch those guys literally every day. Like, I'll watch an old video of them. I'll go to their separate channels and I'll watch their vlogs. I'll just, like, legit, Cody Ko and Noah Miller, they might not always have the same opinions as me, but they have my sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, also, like, their music is unintentionally fire. Like, it pisses me off.
It really is.
It pisses me off how good some of their shit is. Especially the song G Shit.
G Shit.
Yeah.
G Fuel. That's some G shit.
G Shit. Or their song Please Be a Hit, which I'm actually considering might be a hit. Legit. Or Super Z, literally everything. Their fucking Let's Cringe or That's Cringe video is hysterical. Noah Miller is ungodly funny, and I still don't know what race he is. And by the way, that's the thing that's very common in his videos and Twitch channel. Everyone's trying to guess what race this Noah Miller guy is. Like, he won't say.
My god.
He legit will. And the two people who are, like, behind the scenes of Tiny Meat Gang, one guy who composes the music, and the other guy who's normally the cameraman, they did a song together while the actual Tiny Meat Gang is away on tour. They did a song together, and the camera guy's like, I ain't afraid to say it. Bitch, I'm white and black. And it was like, alright, your turn, Noah Miller. What the fuck are you? He told a story one time about, like, Noah Miller was with his uncle, and his uncle looked at him and goes, hey, bruh, you know you adopted, right? And he's like,
oh my God.
7. He's like 7 years old by this point. And at first, like, he just took it as, like, the adult just says what the adult says. I just got, just listen to him. He could be wrong. And then he goes, bro, you might be right. I don't look anything like my parents.
Oh my god.
And then he'll just legit be crying. Like, he was crying. The uncle was like, cackling, laughing. And he's like, no, I'm joking. I'm just kidding. It's okay. It's just a joke. Didn't believe it. He'll, like, go to his parents the next day. So, Mom, where did you say it came from again? Yeah, right. You and Dad had sex? Who had sex? That's gross. Like, this is the kind of shit that he does and talks about. It's fucking hysterical. I watch these guys legit every day, and I think everyone should go there and just watch their shit, play their stuff in the background, go to Tiny Meat Gang, go to Cody Ko, go to Noel Miller, go to all that shit, because it is fucking ungodly funny. What about you, Lurk? Who's your favorite YouTuber? By far, your number one favorite YouTuber.
Well, you know that's really hard. It's
so hard I can't say Jenna Marbles.
I do have to say Jenna Marbles, which really it pulls because I'm so stuck between her and Rose Ellen Dix. Because
Rose and Rosie?
Well, I mean, yeah, Rose and Rosie, but they have 3 different channels, and the one that I like to watch, like, I watch all of their channels, because one's a gaming, one's vlogging, which is Rosie's channel, and then Rose's channel
trying
is
to film
just,
the other
like,
one
whatever
shitting.
the fuck ever.
Trying to film the other one shitting.
Yes, constantly. Rose is like so like well known for her trying to film Rosie while she's taking a shit just to hear the plop in the toilet. That's all she wants.
That is the fucking grossest and most hysterical thing I've ever heard. I don't know why, but this reminded me of our first episode where we're talking about Star Wars like we do in this podcast.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just go, and I have to do this kind of far away because my mic didn't pick you up all the way, but it was like, did my cat just take a shit?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's what that reminds me of in a weird way.
Oh my god.
An ad just played on my phone. That was weird. Anyway,
oh jeez.
Shout out to the Lego movie.
if Rose and Rosie posted a lot more, like I'd probably say them, but Jenna Marbles is very consistent, and she streams on Twitch with Julian, so I get extra, and she has a podcast with Julian, which I watch every Monday. I know podcast is coming out, and I'm gonna listen to it. And
I want to be Monday tall.
Even better. I want to be tall.
I forgot we did a reaction.
I want to grow 7 inches.
This bitch.
But I'm a Virgo.
This bitch right here is legit. Like,
Jenna Marbles is my spirit animal.
Lurk here is a smaller version of Jenna Marbles. A gay. You're a gay small version of Jenna Marbles.
I'm a gay Jenna Marbles.
No,
actually, in my stream once, small. I had someone call me a wannabe Jenna Marbles, and I like died. I was like, "Thank you so much. You don't understand.
God,
that is the best compliment ever. Like, I'm just being myself, beach, but thank you."
There's two really hilarious comments that I remember very vividly. Like, stuff that Lurk has gotten. From one was, "You're a Jenna Marble wannabe." That's hysterical. The second one is one the second
Which
one I'll never forget. I'll never forget this.
The boy one?
No, not that one.
Okay.
You have to say what that is later. The other one was, "Lurk, are you actually gay?"
And that came from someone who had known me for like at least 5 months at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
are you actually gay? That is the funniest shit ever. And there's funny shit happening in her stream all the fucking time.
My favorite comment of all time is the one where someone was like, "Wait, you're a girl?"
Oh my god.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yes? Rob, you're gonna have to throw up a photo of me on this part of the podcast so that people can see that I do look like a girl.
I throw up a photo and it's you trying to be Chad.
Oh no, not Chad McFury. Don't Chad McFury's coming soon. Hopefully.
I'll throw in the video of you with the hat falling on your face again. Rob, doesn't help.
But that blew my mind, and then that person proceeded to say, "Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Like, I wasn't really looking at the screen." And it's like, okay, so you're saying I sound like a guy?
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, it went from him saying that I look like a guy to him saying, "No, I wasn't. I was just listening to the stream." So that's like I sound like a guy. So do I look and sound like a guy?
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I would say, like,
I mean, I've been called sir on the phone once before.
Here's the first thing I see. Oh my god. I would say the first time I saw you, like, on camera, because I remember, like, when you and I met on Stephen Fry's Twitch chat.
Yeah.
And we weren't even paying attention to what's going on. And we were like, let's be friends. And I went to your Twitch profile to add you.
Yeah.
I saw you had, like, a previous stream playing. And I saw you. And legit, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, she's definitely lesbian.
Thank you!
So, like, what? Like...
Oh, sorry. God.
Like, I already knew you were a girl because you said you cosplay as Ray. But like, I legit think if I didn't know who you were and I went to your account and I saw you, I was like, oh yeah, this is a lesbian. So, what the fuck
he thought I was a boy.
How?
I don't know. He left after that. He's never been back since that.
Oh, but I bet because he's gonna get his fucking ass kicked.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I'm actually a little bit offended. Like,
I would laugh so hard if you put on your Chad McFury stuff
and he fucking comes back.
And he comes back. Oh no, like someone else that's like him comes back and goes, "You're a girl."
Yo, what up, dude?
Oh, that too? Or he goes, "You're a girl. There's no way you're a dude." And you're like, "Are you legit? I have to wear a mustache to convince you that I'm a girl?"
For anyone who, since obviously not a lot of people would probably know from our podcast, Chad McFury is my drag king name.
Oh, I forgot we never brought that up.
Just for those people that are like, who the fuck's Chad?
Who the fuck's
like,
Chad?
It's my drag king name. I haven't done my drag makeup yet, but I did. There's that. Okay, so speaking of Vine and like YouTube, there's this whole thing of these girls playing this one song. I can't even remember the name of the song, but
it's an XXXTentacion song.
There we go. And they show themselves as a girl, and then they spin around and put their hair up a different way, and they look like a dude. I tried doing that because I was like, you know what? I need to figure out how to do my drag hair, so I'm just gonna do this right now. And I was like, oh shit, it's like Chad. My name's Chad. So...
I mean, so like, if I see you as a dude, you would so be a douchebag.
That Chad is a fuck boy.
For anyone here named Chad, don't deny it. You're a fuck boy.
Yeah, Chad is a fuck boy name.
Chad is a fuck boy name.
And if you're not a fuck boy and your name is Chad, you're a disappointment. You need to get out there and fuck some bitches.
Or Mark. That's another fuck boy name.
Mark.
No,
that's not a fuckboy name.
That's definitely a fuckboy name.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Okay, you know what? Well, no, he was a fuckboy because he fucked his best friend's girl.
Oh, no.
Have you never seen The Room?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I didn't know that that's what happened.
Bitch.
I need to watch The Room.
No. We're doing a commentary on that soon.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm gonna force you to watch this shit. And you're gonna fucking love it. Because it's my favorite movie.
But yeah, back to YouTubers. So Jenna Marbles would have to be my favorite. I watch her and Rose and Rosie all the time. The minute they post something, I'm there. Same with Julian Solomita, Jenna Marbles' boyfriend. I support him and whatever because he's pretty cool and whatnot. I like his vlogs. He does really cool things and different things, and he definitely should be a filmmaker one day because the way he shoots is amazing. Who else do I watch? I've been really into Good Mythical Morning recently. Red and Link. And like music wise, Our Last Night is probably my favorite YouTube metal band.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I like I Prevail. They're pretty good too. Another like music group. They're pretty good. There's plenty of talented people on YouTube. It's just, you know, YouTube only most of the time pays attention to the really bad ones or the ones that are already celebrities.
Yeah.
Like Will Smith. Anyway.
Yeah.
Put him on YouTube Rewind. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, to end this off, Lurk. What is the weirdest YouTube video you've ever seen? Because I legit can't remember what was the weirdest video I've ever seen. I've seen a ton of weird videos, but I can't really remember one offhand.
Okay, so this one is recent.
Uh-oh.
And a guy at work told me about it.
Uh-oh.
And I have dreams of actually going to this one day.
Uh-oh.
Did you know that there is an international whistling competition.
Huh?
An international whistling competition. Did you know there's such things as professional whistlers?
I didn't know
This
that until today.
this kid made a like 16 to 20-minute video that's documentary-esque of skipping school to go to this 3-day whistling competition. This is the weirdest thing that I've ever seen on YouTube. And
Why?
I want to go and experience this competition one day. There's a chick who can stick her tongue between her lips and whistle out both sides and have them be at different tones. And there's like this one dude who can whistle along to Mozart perfectly. All in the right. I will have to send it to you. It is 10 out of 10. So fucking stupid, so weird, and beautiful all at the same time. Put it in my ass.
Oh my god. I can't. What's the weirdest one I've ever seen? This one doesn't really count because it was in a TNG. It was in a fucking Cody Co video, but it's called Horseplay. And it's people who dress up as horses and get whipped or spanked or anything like that. And it's claimed not to be a sexual fetish at all. And I'm just watching this going, what? Why? I don't get it. I don't even want to get it at this point. But other than that,
it's a thing. It's there.
It's a thing. Other than that, I can't really remember what's another like on. And when I mean weird, that I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting what you were gonna say. But I was like, what's like the weirdest like? Oh, I shouldn't have seen that kind of video. Like,
probably that horseplay one.
Okay, yeah.
I really wish I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a.
It's one thing that people dress up as dogs. It's a whole other when they're horses. That's a world I didn't need. Like I don't know. I don't really get the dog thing, but it makes more sense than the horses.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. They both don't make any sense. But oh my god, horses though? Like,
it was the moment where you're just like, this was so weird. I need to watch How to Basic to refresh my memory. If you have to watch, you know who How to Basic is, right?
No.
Okay, no, I forgot my keyboard. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You ever seen those videos of someone just like, it's like, how to, like, replicate McDonald's french fries? And it starts off normal at first, but then out of nowhere, bunch of eggs are being thrown over the camera, a bunch of shit is being thrown and shit set on fire, dude screaming, dude's kind of naked. You seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's How to Basic. So I'm like, okay, that horseplay video was so weird. I need to watch a video to like floss my brain of that. I'll watch How to Basic. Now there's a YouTube I can trust and feel safe at. So YouTube is just a weird place.
Yeah, it really is. It's a weird place full of really good, really bad, and then people just like us hanging out, chilling in the between.
Just being scared. Oh God. So anyway, this actually might be our longest episode yet.
No,
I forgot.
No, the Star Wars commentaries are definitely the longest.
What the fuck was I talking about? Oh my God. What's
our longest?
Oh well, an hour. That's so long. Ah, jeez. Oh, my dog's up.
But we have some great podcasts coming. We have ideas and stuff that we're gonna do.
We got ideas.
Yes, we've got ideas. Hopefully, maybe next week or the week after, we'll have this one that we're not gonna spoil at all.
Oh yes, that one.
Yeah.
And
we need materials for it.
And one of these days, I'll get this bitch to watch The Room fully.
Yep.
Fully.
You can expect a lot of commentaries and random ass shit here, and we really appreciate everyone who watches and hangs out and you have input or anything you'd want to see or do, please comment below.
Thank you, everybody, for watching this rantish episode of Let's Get Things Straight. Any last words for just YouTube in general?
I got a basketball game tomorrow.
Mine is very, very, just as poetic as yours. Mine is it's free real estate. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends if you enjoyed this episode, and remember to fuck bitches and level up. And bye-bye.
Bye.